application on our lesson parts 1 and 2 together. احنا خدنا part 1 وبعدين this is part 2, so we're going to have a general exercise on part 1 and 2 together. Read and complete the text with words from the box. Sculptures, millions, sand, white, blues. Yes. In Egypt's what? Desert? What's the name of the desert we were talking about in the lesson? Yes, we were talking about the white desert. The white desert. In Egypt's white desert, you can see some amazing what? Sculptures, millions, sand, blues. Of course, it's going to be sculptures. Yes, sculptures. This is number 2. They were made by the wind. There weren't any sculptures of years ago. How many years ago and there weren't any sculptures? Yeah. Are they going to be blues, sand, or millions? Yes, we took it in the lesson. خدناها في lesson. Millions of years ago. Millions of years ago. It's going to be here, number 3. Millions of years ago. Great. Over time, the wind, sand, and small stones against the rocks. The rocks change shape. Again, over time, the wind, what? Sand. Can I say the wind? Sand. Sand? No, of course not. Well, what am I going to say? I'm going to say the wind, blows. Blows, sand. Yes, the wind sound بيبقى very strong. Yes. Yes, the wind blows sand and small stones against the rocks. هي دي الwind القوية اللي فيها sand و rocks. It reshape. تعمل reshaping. Read and match A with B. We're going to match A here. 1, 2, 3, 4 with B here. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, let's start. The Fayoum Depression. The Fayoum Depression. نفتكر مع بعض. Fayoum Depression. Depression. Yes. منخفض الفيوم. What's wrong with it? To break down the soil and take its particles away? Of course not. Is in the western desert? ولا stop fires? ولا controls the Nile flooding? ولا like a triangle? Of course. هو مش like the triangle. و it has no relation وملوش علاقة بالنايل flooding وملوش علاقة بالfires. يبقى هو موجود فين؟ Where does it lie? Yes, it lies in the western desert. It lies in the western desert. يبقى this is number 1. We're going to write the number here. يبقى it's going to be here number 1. Number 2. The or the because here it ends with E and it's beginning with A, so there are 2 vowels here. The Aswan Dam, like a triangle? No. Controls the Nile flooding. Yes, of course, controls the Nile flooding. إن اللي يحصل فيضان في النيل and it preserve water. بتحوش كل المية. يبقى هنا number 2 هتروح فين؟ controls the Nile flooding. Of course, it's true. Yes. The Nile Delta looks. النايل دلتا. We all know it. عارفين دلتا النيل عاملة ازاي؟ يا ترى ايه؟ circle circle, square square, triangle triangle. Let's see. To break down the soil? No. Stop fires? No. Like a triangle? Yes, of course. The Nile Delta is like a triangle. Here we're going to write 3. Like a triangle. It's like a triangle. Yes. Soil erosion means. Soil erosion means. Yes. What is it? To stop fires? I don't think so. To break down the soil and take its particles away? I think this is true. Yes, it is. يبقى this is going to be number 4. We're going to have this in number 4. Yes. Let's move on and let's do more exercises together in order to practice more and more on lesson 2. Read and choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number 1. The and sand turn rocks into sculptures. Yes, what is the thing that helps the sand to turn rocks into sculptures? sand ومعاها ايه؟ water, wind, sun, or rain? Yes, I heard one of my students saying yeah, the wind and the sand. الwind بتبقى محملة بالرمال. We're going to circle here the wind. Yes, great, awesome. Number 2. We can grow plants and crops when the land is, again, we can grow plants, okay, الزرع, and the crops, المحاصيل. The plural are crops, the singular is crop. When the land is what? Poor, hot, tired, or fertile. Fertile جاية من fertilizers اللي هي المخصبات أو الأسمدة الطبيعية الجميلة اللي بتخصب وبتحسن من التربة. It improves the soil طبعا و improves the crops. Number 3. The Nile River spreads out into 2 what in Egypt? The Nile River spreads out into 2 what? Into 2 ponds, seas, branches, or lakes in Egypt. طبعا فرعين معروفين جدا هو فرعي رشيد ودمياط into 2 what? Branches. But of course here I'm talking about the Nile River. Great. Number 4. The wind erosion. The wind erosion do what to the soil? The wind erosion. الwind erosion دي بيكون فيها ايه؟ بيكون فيها الساند، بيكون فيها الwind. Yes, do what to the soil? يا ترى helps the soil ولا destroys the soil, grows or connects? Yes, so we're going to say destroys. Number 5. The Red Sea lies on Egypt's east what? East bank, east rainforest, east desert, east coast. Yes, great question. احنا we took in the lesson that we have 2 desert. Eastern desert و western desert. Eastern desert, western desert. Great. طيب Red Sea موجود في which one? Which desert? East desert طبعا. East desert الصحراء الشرقية. We're going to have this page as homework. Let's move on in having and doing some exercises together in order to practice more and more عشان نبقى أشطر وأحسن. Reorder the words to make correct sentences. هنا هنعمل reordering. Yes, unscramble, arrange. Different words that we have to understand them. لازم ناخد بالنا منهم ونفهمهم ونستوعبهم عشان نقدر نحل. ممكن نبقى عارفين السؤال بس شايفين البداية ليه أو التعريف بالسؤال كلمة مختلفة تخضني معرفش أحل. لا، أنا بقول لولادي أكتر من كلمة هتساعدهم في الحل وهي كلمات مختلفة لسؤال واحد. Yes, يبقى again unscramble, reorder, arrange. طبعا by our nature we're going to start with the highlighted word, the bolded one, this one with red color. Great. There is, the white, sculptures, desert, amazing, in, easy. There is, there is the white sculptures ولا there is the white desert, amazing sculptures in. What is it? What is it? Again, what is it? يبقى of course we got it. There is amazing sculptures in the white desert. There is amazing sculptures in the white desert. Of course it is. Number 2. A beautiful Egypt is very country. Egypt, I'm going to start with Egypt. It's of course a proper noun. Is very ولا is. طب الله، طب أوديها فين؟ يبقى again from the beginning. Egypt is a very beautiful country. Great, awesome. Number 3. Changes the wind, rocks, the shape of the. I'm going to start with the wind. The wind changes the shape of the rocks. Of course, wind erosion. Yes, this is absolutely true. Land growing a fertile. Good is for crops. We're going to start with the bolded word, a fertile. Yes. Is good for growing land crops. We're going to have this page as homework and we're going to answer it inshallah next time in our video. I hope that you got a great benefit of what we have done. أتمنى تكونوا استفدتوا من كل كلمة قلناها مع بعض في الليسن بتاعنا وكل exercise حلينا عليه مع بعض.